2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I'm busy.
Hey y'all. It is the night prior before I take my vacation. A 7-day vacation. So still got some stuff to do. Majority of stuff is done, packing, putting all my electronics and documentation together. So I just gotta do other stuff, like I gotta redo my nails and feel a little hairy, like my face, and things of that nature. And then tomorrow starts the journey, and baby, we're not doing Conus. We doing old Conus. So we got that long flight. So trust me, that long flight Trazodone out. So, but yeah, night prior, I'm trying to get something to eat and I'm going to bed. Emma. Hi. Get back, Emma. I can't see. Today is the morning of the trip. So just had to make sure that I had everything that I needed. Went over my list. I'm going to leave so I can drop old Emma girl off. And hang out with my homegirl. I'm gonna charge the car right now, and then we're off on this extravaganza trip. And of course, your seatbelt thing is going off because you're fat. That's why. But either way, well, I gotta fix that. That's annoying. That's crazy. Yeah, we're on our way. We are on our way. See ya. It's real interesting when you start dealing with people. And of course you expect people to evolve and mature. And of course people, get triggered by certain things and they respond with, their comfort response. And I know that's, I understand and I get it. But it's very, it can really set a person back with you or with them when they respond like that, especially when you have conversations of growth and things that might not be productive or counterproductive to just the growth of the unit in general. It's just very interesting when a situation is somewhat rocky, or you have a disagreement with somebody, or whatever the situation may be, and then that person comes with more issue to sprinkle on that, especially when it's a moment of humility, or maybe a moment of remorse, or maybe just coming out to apologize about something, and somebody just adds dismissiveness to it. I really think that sometimes it's important for people to acknowledge the fact that in this moment I'm upset and I'm not ready to talk about it, so I'm going to tell the person, hey, I'm not ready to talk. I will reach out to you when I'm in a better space, because I'm going to either say something or create an environment that's not solution based, and it really doesn't help. So it's just really interesting, because I've done, and I'm currently still doing, a lot of work with just myself and how I respond to things and how I do things, and how I don't even kind of dive into things anymore. because it's going to cause me to be either stressed, or I'm going to struggle with certain things, I'm going to be angry, or it's going to fester in my heart. It's just going to build resistance. So I'm trying to learn how to walk away from certain things that are going to cost me too much. So I just think it's really interesting when I do get into a situation like that and get a response like that, and I'm trying to be the aware person and still be understanding and still be sensitive and still be, you know, all of the things that are going to make the situation better. I just think that a lot of people need to turn the mirror and be like, yo, whatever I'm about to say is not going to help. So let me just voice that and make sure that there's a time where I can voice when I'm ready. So we're here on our first leg, finally at the airport. And I'm the type of person that likes to get here super, super early. I don't like hang-ups. I don't like waiting in TSA lines. I don't like any of that stuff. So we finally here at the last gate before I get on to the plane to go to Bali. It's been a long road. The last flight from San Francisco to Taipei, that was 11 hours long. I already made up my mind. Any long flights that I take anymore, I'm just gonna pay extra money and go business class, because it's just not worth being uncomfortable anymore. And more so for me, like, I really felt it in the places that, like, I've had surgery, like in my knee and in my shoulders. It was just very uncomfortable trying to, like, get comfortable to go to sleep and not having a lot of room to move around and things of that nature. So I'm just gonna cough it up and pay the extra money so I can be able to have that comfortability. So I should be boarding my next flight within like the next hour or so, and then I'll be off to Bali. Good morning. It is day 2 of Bali. At the retreat. It's early in the morning. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. My body is still set on US time, so which is fine. Breakfast is about to be served anyway. Everybody's still asleep. Of course, it beat me up. I don't know if you hear the birds. The vibe is just relaxing. I have my water rafting today, so I'll be doing that and then coming back and I'll probably get a massage. Yeah.
All the way when you exhale, press, okay? Yeah. 3. Next one. Raise out a little bit to the left. Thank you.
So it's day 4. My trip here. I'm getting moved to their other resort because I had an issue with the room that I had. So they were, good at being able to accommodate me and move me to the other resort. We'll talk about that in the next video. But hey, you get an obstacle and you proceed forward. For some reason, every time I travel, I always break out right here. I don't know why. I do not know why, and it is annoying as hell. One thing that I do like about the trip so far is like at this retreat, the food that they feed you is all like natural. It's just healthy, and like I've seen like a drastic change. Like I need to get my ass back in gear of doing the things I need to do for myself. And I'm also going to be sad when I leave because here, you get your facials, massages, foot massages, back massages, full body massages, head massages. So in the pool, you relax. They make you food, and you make you smoothies, and you just relax. And I'm going to miss that when I have to go back into like, I need a break. See, like right now they're making breakfast right now. It is 6:09 in the morning here. But, overall, Bali it's just so relaxing. Like, just the aura. The people are nice. Very accommodating. The weather is, humid if you like that. I don't like humid weather. I don't mind it. So we'll see. Today I have my bike riding through the rice paddy fields tour, so I'm gonna do that. And my next activity day, I have a sunset hike. But they also have the other option of going to the temples. I'm just like, should I switch it or should I not? But we don't know. We'll see. I'll let you guys know when that day comes. But today, I'm just relaxing. I'm just chilling. I feel good. I'm relaxed. I'm happy. So we'll see you later. Got a koi fish prawn. There's a sauna. A little jacuzzi. Big pool. These are other people's quarters. Another resting area. It's a temple. Good morning. It's 3:11 in the morning. Of course, my body is still acclimated to the time in the U.S., but I'm feeling good. I got woken up because it's raining outside, but it's that nice Balinese tropical rain, so I'm okay. It was a good day yesterday. We went riding through Bali's rice paddy fields. I got transferred from my other retreat to this one. So the story with that is, when I initially booked the trip, I was like, well, they had double occupancy and they had single occupancy. And I was like, well, I don't mind sharing a room with someone. I thought it would be like a good kind of like introduction, like networking and just the whole experience of the retreat. So I got there, they paired me with this like young girl from Czech Republic. It's sweetheart. He didn't have any issues with her. Very, polite, out of the way, all of that. But she had night terrors. So the first night, I'm asleep and she's ruffling in the bed. I can hear that. She's breathing hard. And then she's, no, and speaking in her native tongue, and I'm just like, So I'm up, waking up early. So I thought, maybe this is just a one-time thing. She woke up the next morning, and I was like, she asked me, did I sleep okay? And I was like, you have nightmares, right? And she was like, oh no, I'm so sorry, and blah 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 blah, and everything. So I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool, because I'm thinking it's like maybe, once in a blue moon type of thing. She had a bad dream. Second night, happens again. I'm up again. So I was like, let me talk to the actual facilitators and let them know. It's like, hey, next day I went to breakfast, saw the facilitators come in. I was like, hey, is there any extra rooms you have around here that I can, kind of be moved? And they were like, why? I was like, my roommate, she has nightmares, you know, and, you know, she's very vocal in her nightmares. So they were like, you know, they never had ran into anything like this before. I was like, you know, I understand, but, you know, I just want to see if I can be moved. So they didn't have any rooms at the resort itself, but they had 2 locations at Bali. So they had, where I was staying at was in Seminyak, and they had one in Ubud. So she was like, well, let me see if I can call over there and see if they had a room in Ubud. So she's like, you're in luck, they have a room in Ubud, we're gonna check you in. So the next day I had my bike ride through Bali, and she was like, right after your bike ride, they will drop your bags off at the resort, and then you can just kind of check in there. It's like, oh, you'll love the retreat. It's different than this one, so we'll get you all situated. So I was like, cool, bet, no problem. So went on my bike ride with the girls from my previous retreat, and you know, everybody saw that my luggage was out. You know, got in the car, let them know the story and all this other stuff. Went on a bike ride, beautiful scenery, beautiful people, all these little kids and the family members. We ran through their village, and they're saying hi. Interesting ceremonies were riding past. They had this cremation parade, you know, ceremony that we went past. It's just, people were looking happy, you know, just celebrating the dead, and, you know, the music and all the foods we were smelling riding through. It was just a really good experience. So finished that, went to go eat at a restaurant, having a beautiful vegan meal. And then I got into the other van to go to the other facility in Ubud. So the ladies there were really nice. Just very nice, very, you know, warm, and was like, hey, we're about to go into town if you want to come with us before we go back to the retreat. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's go. Because I was more worried, like, to make sure my bags had got there. So I was like, you know what, it is what it is. I'll go with you guys, and then we can go back to the retreat. Went out, picked up some stuff for my family, and then got into one of the cabs, and we went to retreat. Mind you, you know, a lot of the retreats when you go to Bali are like, you know, they're not like front of the like the street. You won't really be seeing them. So they're usually in a neighborhood, and you drive down the alleyway, and it just opens up to this beautiful piece of property, which I thought was good. Like a lot of places in Bali, you know, you may look like it's small on the outside, but the depth of how deep it is inside of there is just totally different. So I came into the retreat, you know, the staff was waiting there. Hi, Jamie, welcome, you know, giving me hand, you know, grabbing my hand, hugging me, and all this other stuff. It's like, hey, I already rescheduled your massage. So check in, she walked into my room, she was like, this is your room. Now, mind you, I got my own little, like, cabin, beautiful fucking cabin, bathroom, my own little deck outside, and everything. Did all that. She was like, you know, get yourself prepared, you have your massage, and then after your massage we have dinner. So I was like, bet. So got my full body massage, and then came outside with dinner, met the rest of the, you know, the retreat people. Very nice ladies, engaged in conversation, and I started to get sleepy. I was like, well, hey, I'm going to head off to bed. Bye. So I guess today, of course, they have the morning yoga, and then we have they have another tour of the rice fields, and we're not riding a bike. And then we go to the, you know, the iconic Bali swing, which I'm excited to do, because I get to do this activity added on top of stuff that I already have. And then they're going to go, we eat out in town, so they've scheduled dinner for us out in town and stuff. So I'm excited. It's just been really an experience, and like, I really encourage any woman to really take the time to find a retreat that's going to pamper you. You get here, if you don't do nothing and schedule massages all day, which on my rest day, what I did, I woke up, I had a facial. I woke up, I ate breakfast, had a facial, I had a foot massage, I ate lunch, I had a full body massage, I scheduled a pedicure, and then I kind of went out in town and kind of did my own thing and just come back to the resort, relax, and, you know, unlimited smoothies, unlimited things. You know, if I wanted a fruit bowl or anything of that nature, they're there to accommodate you. You know, they're really geared to the attention to detail to make sure that their you know, their patrons are satisfied and really, really relaxed. So I highly recommend Goddess Retreat in Bali. They've been operating for 20 years. And so since I've been to both locations, the first location is fine. It's just smaller. This one, just more aesthetically open and more aesthetically, you know, pleased. But they're both really good retreats. I would probably go for the one in Ubud. Yeah, for sure. I like the other one. The people were nice and the staff was, you know, just amazing. But
On the cruise, country nigga, granny played the blues on the stool. Head wrap silky, chewing on this oxtail. Scheming on a millie, tryna hit the yacht sail. Gold shining lobster near the Everglade music. When we drop, it's like you niggas never made music. Better days never came easy to a quitter. Ain't no pump faking, let them see that I deliver. God body, baby, big 7 in the ski.
Walk of the grounds. I just got finished getting my body scrub, and I'm just chilling now until I have to get something to eat. The majority of the girls went to go out to dinner and go do a show. I didn't feel like it. I'm tired. Kind of just want to relax and chill out. So, yeah. If I could put anybody onto coming to the Goddess Retreat in Ubud, and be, please, ladies, take it from me. It's a must. So, but yeah, I'm about to chill out so it's time to eat. Peace. Of course, the morning of my sunrise hike. We got rain. Nigga, that. But at least, hey, it's not cold. It's nice and humid.
Baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit Windy City. Did I see? No, 30 degrees, way to go, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hey, truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must've changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, chug a look around. Find one that seem my type. Damn, my dog and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet a girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Galleria credit card swipes, I don't even know if she a wife. But I do know one thing though, women they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe we'll someday grow. Till then
So we're back from this sun rising hike. I enjoyed it. It was worth it. It was a lot. It was intense. It was more than what I expected, but I did enjoy it overall. A lot of variables made it more challenging, i.e. it was raining that night. When we got there, it was already like wet. But it's humid here, so I didn't really have a problem with that. But then it started to rain again. And then, you know, again, we were at a high elevation and it was colder. We didn't have any hiking sticks. I didn't pack any hiking boots. So it made the hike itself a lot more challenging, which was expected. But I guess when you're in the thick of it, you really don't think about that, and you really experience it. So, you know, it makes it suck even more. But at the end of the day, the sunrise, amazing. The memories, the nature, amazing. So I don't have really any complaints after the fact. But baby, during the fact, yes, I was cursing out everything and everybody. Yeah. Constant images running like, damn, a motherfucking mountain lion could snatch me up. It's pitch black. I got a flashlight on my head. And nobody will know what the fuck I'm at. Why am I here? But anywho, it was a good experience, and I would probably do it again. Especially if it was better weather. Definitely would do it again. So now I'm back. I got a massage scheduled for later. Just ate lunch. I'm just chilling because these knees, honey. Yeah, I need to relax. So that's what I'm doing now. I'll holler at y'all later. Oh yeah. So I'm in my room. And a tree on the side of the cabin, you know, falls as I'm on the phone with my family, and it was a loud bang, and they was like, what is that, you know? So I got outside, so a big ass tree fell. It was just like, you know, surreal, because maybe 10 minutes prior to that I was walking in that same direction. So just interesting. But overall, glorious day. I wish I could go back out and get some more, you know, souvenirs and trinkets and stuff like that, but the weather make me not want to go out at all. So we'll see. If it clears up later, I'll take a walk, and if any shops are still open, I'll go out there, but it ain't on my mind right now. But I had a wonderful day. I'm relaxing. I'm chilling. So funny how the world works. I was in my room talking to my family on like FaceTime, and I heard this big ass crash. A tree fell. Mind you, it's been raining all night and all day. Good morning. Today is Sunday, the day that I'm flying out and leaving the retreat So usual, just doing my last minute walk around before I go to breakfast, and then my shuttle will be dropping me off in a little bit after that. So wonderful time. They had a ceremony last night, like an ending ceremony where all the ladies meet up and do, say goodbye and, relish on moments that they had while they were here. But of course I did not attend because that hike took your girl out. My body was like, sit your ass down. So I took a sleep medication and I went to bed. So missed out on the kumbaya stuff. Yikes. I feel bad. I wish I really could have attended, but it just wasn't in the books for me. So just making sure I got everything together before I leave. And yeah, we are on our way back home. So.